So today's video is all about my 2024 beauty favorites. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, before we dive into today's video, I have to mark this moment, y'all. We have hit over 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I am so incredibly grateful. I am super excited. We have been posting videos consistently for a little over 2 months now, and y'all have been tuned in, and I am so grateful for every single one of y'all. So if you haven't already, before we dive in, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? Because we going up in 2025. We turn it all the way up. I've seen your comments. I appreciate those that are commenting and engaging and interacting with me. Like, it means the world to me. If you know me, you know I love community, like real community, not just audience. I actually like to know my people. So I am super excited for those of you that engage with me and all of those things. I could not be more grateful. But anyways, girl, we're gonna dive off into today's video. So today's video is all about my 2024 beauty favorites. All the things. One, if you have not already followed me on LTK, you should definitely do that. I recently joined Shop My and Magic Links as well, so we're getting everything in the background set up for that, because I'll be able to offer consultations soon for like helping you find perfume, helping you style yourself, asking me anything, all of those things. So that's coming up really, really soon. But in the meantime, make sure that you're following me over on LTK, because everything that I'm talking about in this video is already linked. So you can hop right on over there, girl, and I got you. You don't even have to see high or low. We've already found it for you. But 2024 beauty favorites. One of my personal things over the past few years has been all about beauty. So when I turned 31, I started breaking out. Now, I had heard about, you know, all of the things with once you turn 30, your hormones go crazy, all of that. But girl, I already had my 2 kids, you know, and so I thought it had skipped me because I never had hormonal issues, acne issues, any of that as a teenager and as a young adult. But oh baby, I turned 31 and my face just went haywire. And I have been trying for almost 4 years, for 4 years now, to get my face back to a good standing, get it clear and all of those things. And it has been a journey. Well, on that journey that it has taken me through, I fell in love with the beauty world and the beauty space, because before then, I was just a natural girl. Like everybody in my family, they're super natural. You might get a lipstick every now and again, but that same lipstick is gonna go on them eyelids, it's gonna go on them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? It's not, we don't do a whole lot, right? We're just taught you're naturally beautiful. You ain't gotta do too much, which is true, but I have since learned that I love a little enhancement, okay? So over the past, 4 years, that's what I dove off into, was the beauty world, and it became bigger than life really quickly. However, because I know good product, I began the glow up box, right? That's kind of how I started. Is people were looking at me for recommendations of everything and not just stationery, and I was like, okay, this is something. They trust me here. So I'm excited to do this video because I have rounded up everything that I could find in my bathroom that I would consider to be my favorite and put it in a big old box. And I'm about to show you everything, but also tell you why it's my favorite thing. It's on my favorites list. So kind of like Oprah's favorites list, girl, we have Fee's faves over here, okay? So if you're ready, sit back, relax, maybe even pop you a little popcorn, child, put a blanket on over you, and let's dive in. I'm gonna pull this big old box over because, girl, this thing is heavy, okay? It's super heavy, but it was the biggest box I could find to carry everything that I need to carry. So first things first, when we get into beauty, we are going to talk about the face. That's first things first, right? I'm gonna share with y'all about fragrance and all of that, but we're gonna talk about the face. And I thought I was gonna do an empties video, but this just ties along into it. So we're gonna talk about face wash first, y'all. Face wash. Both of these are actually empty bottles. So I have the Elements Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash as well as the Youth to the People. This is their green tea, kale, spinach, vitamins. It's their super food cleanser. As you can see, I have used it all up and I already have 2 new bottles of these. I absolutely love these. Why do I use 2 facial washes? I actually use Elements, which let me show you that as well. This is also on my favorites list, which is my Elements Pro Collagen. This is the Naked Cleansing Balm here. And let me open it for you girls so you can see I'm not playing with the people, okay? I like to use my stuff. I'm gonna use the rest of this tonight. But I start with the Elements Cleansing Balm, which I have been using for 2.5 years or so now. I ended up going on a cruise, which if you look back a few videos, you'll see the cruise that me and my husband went on. And that lady, when I went to the spa, she introduced me to Elements. And then I went down a rabbit hole, but I found that this right here is absolutely phenomenal. I recommend it to everybody. So it led me to, first of all, I had the Youth to the People face wash and I loved it. Like I absolutely loved it. It feels good. I feel like my face is actually clean after using that and all of that. But due to the breakouts, and sometimes because I was trying 50-11 products, trying to figure out what was working for my face and what wasn't, I would have like dry, irritated skin or inflamed skin. And I needed something that was just a tad bit more moisturizing, like that could take moisture to the next level for me. So that is why I use the Elements Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash, because it is like moisture infusing for me personally. So whenever I feel like my skin is just super dry, like maybe I did an exfoliation or a chemical peel or something where I just need to replenish the moisture, I'm reaching for this. When I wash my face in the morning, I do this. This is at night, okay? So those are like top 3 face products when it comes to washing your face. Now, another product that I love absolutely for the face when it comes to just infusing that moisture, especially if you're having like dehydration issues with your skin, like your skin is just not really dehydrated. Maybe you're having extensive acne breakouts and you need to just kind of soothe it and kind of bring it back down some. I'm always gonna reach for the Tatcha. This is their overnight repair. It's their indigo overnight repair, y'all. This stuff is so good. It is so good. It's like a serum cream. So it's a cream, but it kind of feels like a serum. But when it goes on, it's like you can feel just the hydration and the moisture stick to your skin and kind of start feeling like a baby's bottom. No lie. So I love this stuff. I will always use this stuff and I highly recommend you guys trying this out. And I'm a Tasha girl, so just FYI on that. What else do we have in this box, girl? Let's get into the serums, because when you start with the face and the wash, the next thing you need to do is tone and serum. So for toner, I like to use, this is the Caudalie, their Beauty Elixir. I just spray this on. I used to use a cotton pad and like a toner that way. I think I was using Good Molecules. I think they have a niacinamide toner and it's really good, but my esthetician recommended that for now I just stick to spray on only. So I use the Caudalie, this is the Beauty Elixir here. And this is probably my 4th bottle of this. Like, yeah, your girl loves it. The next thing that I absolutely love when it comes to the face, and this is a serum, is going to be the Good Molecules. This is their overnight exfoliating serum. I absolutely love this serum. Like, whenever I feel like, you know, like if you have breakouts or your skin gets kind of like patchy or you feel yourself picking at your skin a lot, I put this on at night. And when I wake up, either that patchy skin is coming off or my face feels super smooth, both basically. But it helps me not to be picking at my skin and just give me a nice, good, gentle exfoliation without the scrubbing of the skin. So that's why I love that. Now, This Clarins, it is their double serum. I actually have the light texture because it's good for oily skin. This is a new product that I picked up during the recent Sephora sale. I'm in love with this serum, y'all. I'm absolutely in love with this serum. I think anything Clarins though, like they just make really good skin products. They do cost, but they are really great products. And I have been implementing this into my nightly routine, and I love the way that my skin texture has been improving tremendously. Now for my favorite serum, hands down, I've mentioned this serum so many times, it's going to be my Westman Atelier. This is their skin serum. So this serum is about $125, y'all. It's their skin activator serum, but it has like 12 different serums in one. So basically you can say you don't have to buy any more of the little individual serums, and you can just buy this. And when I tell you my face, it doesn't matter if my face is feeling crusty, dusty, it's scratchy, my face will feel like a baby's bottom after I rub this on. It is worth every single penny. Now they do have one with vitamin C in it. It's about $325, but it appears that I may have like a vitamin C react, like I may be too sensitive to use vitamin C all the time. So I actually use Vino Perfect by Caudalie. So if you're looking for a good vitamin C alternative, that is definitely one. Now let's get into the eyes because I'm getting a little bit older, okay? And it's time to take care of your eyes and make sure that you don't have no droop de loop or none of that. And I like to use the Clarins. This is their Total Eye Lift. This stuff is so good, y'all. I like to use it at night. I have used it in the morning, like under makeup, but I really like to put it on at night before I go to bed. Definitely grab that if you are looking for an eye cream. That's everything when it comes to just basic face for me. Basic face. Oh, I didn't tell you about a moisturizer that I love to use. Honestly, I just use my sunscreen as a moisturizer. So I use Tatcha. I use Tatcha sunscreen. It doubles as a moisturizer. Amazing. 10 out of 10. That's everything for the face. Now for lotions, because your girl loves to keep my hands soft. Like more than anything, I'm all about keeping my hands soft. I know all the girls are into EOS, and I do like a good EOS, but I love this new Fenty Butter Drop. But I love this new Fenty Butter Drop. If you use the butter drop jars, like the body creams, the body butters, you're gonna love this. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love how it smooths and softens my skin. Typically, if I'm doing like an everything shower, I'll use Slather by Topicals, and then I'll top it with this. I have the softest skin in the world. My husband says it all the time. And for hands, I actually like to use the Hydra Reset for hands. Now I keep this in my car in the console because I have a big thing about like my hands being ashy. So I always keep one of these because instantly my hands are going to be shiny, moisturized, and feel soft. And basically it's a thicker Vaseline, right? And I also love the way that it comes out too. So that's why I keep this one in the car, because I never have to worry about leaking and all those things that can happen when products are in your car. I don't have to worry about it with this. So I would say use that. And if I wanted a shimmer on my skin, as you can see, I basically used this all up. This is the Kopari. This is their golden amber color. And it also has SPF in it. So all summer long, when we were taking the kids to go swimming, adjusting to this Texas heat, and everything else, this is the sunscreen that I used on my body, and I did not burn one single time. Not to mention, it has a shimmer in it. So I also was, you know, glistening and stuff. So I really, really love this stuff, and I definitely need to, I need to go order me another bottle because I'm about out. So that's almost everything for the skin. Now, one of the products that I put in the Glow Up box this year that I'm very proud of is this Nativa Spa. It is their Madagascar Vanilla. This is a body oil. Now, you guys know that I have the Felicia Jarrell shower oil, which the best, hands down. It is the best. I could pull the receipts, okay? It is the best. We're gonna release some more this upcoming spring, so definitely make sure you're on my email list for that. But in the meantime, between time, I introduced this to my customers in the summer glow up box. And the reason being is because I love Madagascar Vanilla by Nest. That perfume oil, girl, it is amazing. And I was looking for a way to layer without taking away from the scent whatsoever. Found it. This is what I use with it, and I smell delicious all day long. I will say though, this is not, in my opinion, as moisturizing as it probably could be. And I'm sure you can tell by like the consistency of it. You usually can tell if something is moisturizing based on the thickness of it. It can be serum form, it can be oil form or whatever, but you can still feel the moisture. This one dries down quickly though, so if you're in a hurry and you just need to throw on some oil and go, this one does dry down quick, but it's not one that I would be buying for a super infusing moisture. I would be buying it more so for the scent and a little glisten. If you want some moisture, girl, FJ body oil, okay? So that's everything as far as skin and being soft and all of those things. Now we can get into, let's get into the fragrances. I didn't pull a whole lot because I was like, girl, we're gonna be here all day. So I decided to pull four of my favorite fragrances. So these are gonna be my top fragrances that I have purchased this year. Now I do have favorites, but I want to stick to what I purchased this year. So if you guys watch my recent fragrance video, 2 of those from that video definitely made the favorites list for me. This is going to be the House of Beau. This is the Bum Bun by House of Beau. This is more of a, think of it like a Love Don't Be Shy mixed with, I want to say Baccarat. Yeah, it's just so good. It's a gourmand. It's I don't know. I just tell people it smells like a rich bitch. That's all I know. It just smells rich. It smells wealthy. It smells opulent. Like, it smells like you need this. Okay, put it on your Christmas wish list so your man can get it for you. This one here, this is Narcotica Narco Oasis. This just makes me want to take a vacation. Like, this right here, I don't have any fragrance that smells like this, to the point where I don't even want to layer it. I just want to wear it by itself because it smells that grand to me. I just, ooh, girl, it is everything. I know I'm finna get ready to go to bed, but don't nobody care about that. It is, oh, it's so good. It is so good. Like, I am so glad that I looked up on this because I went to this place in Dallas called The Scent Room, and the lady introduced me to this, and I knew at that moment I'll leave everything in here, but I'm not leaving this. So that's why that made the list. And then a lower end fragrance, but one that I am definitely spraying a lot, is going to be the Kayali, the vanilla candy that they released this year. As you can see, I like her. I like her a lot. I have layered her in several different ways and she has yet to fail me. I've layered her with Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. I have layered her with Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. There's so many different ways that I have just blended her up and infused her and used her to my advantage. And the amount of compliments that I get when I wear this, and if you know Kayali brand, the wear is not that great. These are facts. And I am a Kayali girl. I have almost every Kayali that she has produced, except Pistachio. Everybody else loved Pistachio except for me, it seemed like. But this right here, let me tell you something. When you layer her, and the trick is to layer with something that does have longevity. right? So that the scents can infuse, but it can carry on throughout the day due to that other fragrance having the longevity with it. Also, spray it on your clothes when you wear it out because it doesn't last long on the skin, but on clothes. You see where I'm going with this? So make sure that you are not only spraying this on your body, putting on your oil, your lotion, all those good things, but also spraying it on your clothes. And I'm talking, girl, just like, okay? But you will get some compliments. I'm just saying. And then last but not least, as far as fragrances this year, this was actually my birthday gift to myself earlier this year because I am a New Year's Day baby. And so I went to Neiman's on New Year's Day and I was like, I just want to purchase a fragrance for myself. So I ended up getting this. Now look, I'm not telling you that I can pronounce it correctly. Xerjoff Herba Pura is how we're gonna pronounce it tonight, okay? This is what the bottle looks like. It's my favorite color, so that was instantly a win. But the lady at Neiman Marcus, I was telling her, like, it's my birthday. I just want a good birthday scent, something that everybody's not gonna smell like it. So I didn't want a Baccarat. I didn't want a Gentle Fluidity Gold. I didn't want, you know, a Louis Vuitton or anything like that. I wanted something that was gonna grab your attention, but you still needed to ask me, what's that you got on? Introducing this. And it's so funny because I ended up going to church, I don't know, about 2-3 months ago, and I decided to wear this. And the lady I sat by, now we halfway into the service, and she turns to me and she goes, you got on Herba Pura. I was like, yes. She was like, oh girl, I know what everybody be having on because that's my thing. She was like, you smelling good. I was like, well, thank you, boo. Ain't that what the kids do? Listen, get you some, okay? Now, that's it for the fragrances. Like I said, I was not going to give you too many fragrances because I've already done the fragrance video that you can go back and watch. We about to get into this makeup and I'm gonna try to make this really quick. I'm gonna do my best because I don't need these lights to go out before we finish, okay? So I'm just gonna pull stuff out the box and we're gonna go from there. First things first, let's talk setting sprays. I know that all the girls love a good Charlotte Tilbury moment. However, I have to give credit where credit is due, okay? This Milani, this Make It Last right here, the original, amazing. Girl, this stuff is fire. I also am absolutely insanely in love with my Jumbo. This is the Morphe. It is their Jumbo Continuous Prep and Set Mist. This stuff is amazing. I love it. I use it almost every time I do my makeup, pretty much. This one has ceramides and antioxidants in it. So if you have acne, breakouts, get you some, boo, if you got dry skin. Ceramides is gonna help you. Get you some, boo. That's all I'm saying. Yes, I still use my Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, I do use one size. Yes. But if you're looking for a lower end, affordable, still does its job, get these. Since we talking about setting, I guess we'll stick with setting. Favorite primer of the year, hands down, is going to be Yummy Skin by Danessa Myricks. Y'all, sis did her big one. She did her big one. She did her big one with this. I absolutely love, as you can see, I'm halfway through the bottle. I love this water powder serum. As an oily skin girly, I love the way this applies and I love the way it dries down. And I do love the one size, their primer, the mattifying primer that they came out with this year. It's great. However, I love this more. I use that one size when I know I'm gonna be out in the sun and I'm trying to resist all the sweat that I possibly can. Now, one of the setting products that I went back to this year that I hadn't been using for quite some time, but it's a tried and true, is going to be Dermablend. Like, their loose setting powder, and I use translucent. I learned that I'm just a little too on the lighter side for a lot of the colored setting powders. I have several, but my makeup artist Cassie was like, you're transparent, babe. Stop it. And I'm telling y'all, once I moved to transparent, my makeup application got so much better. So much better, because I was walking around here looking like Trump's little baby sister. It was just not a good look. Okay, I was very orange, very, very golden yellow. So moving to transparent truly helped me to figure out how to get the base and the color and all of that I wanted to show up. And then I started using the Sephora. It's their 12-hour. This is their mattifying powder. Again, I'm an oily girl, so I'm always looking for ways to contain the oil and to not shine so much. And this stuff works. It's like my last step. After I spray my setting sprays, while it's still a little damp, I go ahead and apply this just to really set everything in. Hasn't failed me yet. So we did the settings. Now we're gonna dive off, sis, into my favorite foundations and my favorite concealer. I do have 4 foundations that I want to show you. First foundation on the list that I'm absolutely in love with is going to be the Amy Cole or Ame Cole. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, but it is black owned. This is in the shade 300. Yes, this is in the shade 300, y'all. This is the perfect match to my complexion. I am so in love with this foundation stick. Also, like, it's throw and go, right? So I travel with this a lot. When I'm traveling and I need to take my makeup and stuff with me, I'm always gonna travel with the Ame Cole. Another foundation stick that I'm absolutely in love with is the Westman Atelier. So this is what this one looks like. It's so fancy. It makes me feel wealthy. So this is what this one looks like. This is in the color X.5. So this is their Vital Skin foundation stick. The reason that I like Westman so much is because it's a clean beauty brand. And as somebody that has been dealing with skin issues for 4 years now, I am always leaning more towards clean because I'm trying not to trigger any reactions to my skin. And so I have been using this heavily recently because my skin has been clearing up, but I'm still having some breakouts. And I still am trying to show up, okay? I'm still trying to show up, but I'm definitely still having some breakouts. And so I've been trying to eliminate a lot of products and just like slowly bring in stuff and make sure that nothing is triggering my skin. So far, Westman has not triggered my skin at all. So that's why I love it. I know the girls love House Labs. We all love House Labs. She really did her big one. She really did her big one with this. Needs no explanation. It just goes on like butter. This is some good foundation, y'all. This is some real good foundation. I don't even know what color I wear, girl. Okay, 415 medium deep cool is the color that I wear in House Labs. And it is amazing. Now, hands down, probably my favorite foundation that I'm always reaching for outside of NARS Soft Matte, but I really only wear that when I know I'm not gonna be home. Like, I need it to last all day long. I'll wear NARS Matte. But Forever Dior, their foundation, it's a transfer proof foundation and it has sunscreen in it. And this is a 4.5N. That's my complexion in this. This stuff, is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. So much so that sometimes I'll use my Ame Cole foundation stick as a concealer, like as a concealer base, and then top it with my foundation. And it's beautiful, beautiful. Then for concealer, believe it or not, y'all, I love NARS Soft Matte. I love their matte concealer. So this is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have Sucre Diorch. I don't know where they came up with these names, but this is what this looks like here. So I love the soft matte concealer. As you can tell, I'm very much a matte girly. Very much a matte girl. And I do have the radiant concealers, but with oily skin, always looking for ways to turn down the oil, but keep the hydration. So I tend to hydrate before makeup, but everything in my makeup is pretty much matte because I'm gonna make it oily throughout the day. So that's everything as far as foundations go. Now we can get into my favorite makeup palette of the year as far as eyeshadow palette is the Danessa Myricks. This is the Groundwork palette that she came out with, the purple one. And this is what that one looks like here. And let me tell y'all why I love it. It's probably not what you're thinking. It's not necessarily for the eyeshadow. It's actually because I can make so many different colored lipsticks, like stain lipsticks. That's really what I love it for, because this palette is made for lips, cheeks, eyes, everything that you need. It's meant to be an all-in-one. And I have found that I genuinely love making lip colors with it because it stains my lip. I don't have to reapply throughout the day, and you don't feel it at all. It's not like a lip gloss where, you know, once you wear the lip gloss, you like, ooh. Like you start biting the skin off your lips, you know, your lip, 2 hours later you need lip gloss again. No, like it just stains with a nice little color to it. So that's why I love using that. For bronzer, favorite bronzer goes hands down to Juvia's Place. I have the tan, which looks like this here. Application, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This application is phenomenal. And then for my favorite powder blush, it's going to be House Labs. This is, which I got it upside down. My favorite powder blush is going to be House Labs. This is in the color Pomelo Peach. So it's like a pink, like a peachy pink kind of. I absolutely love the way that it just shows up on my skin. It's easy to apply. I never have issues with putting it on. Another favorite blush, which I included in the Felicia Jarrell. This was the one of the glow up boxes. I want to say it was Summer's box, but this is Moira, which is a very inexpensive brand. Signature Ombre Blusher. This is in Tender Rose right here. Y'all, when you put this on, like it has like a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see, but it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I like to rub my brush right in the middle and then apply it, and it just pops on my skin. Okay, so I love that. Now the blushes, as far as liquid blushes that I love, and we almost done, sis. We almost done. Okay, liquid blushes for me are going to be the Huda Beauty. This is their blush filter. I think this is what it's called. This is their blush filter line. As you can see, I love it. Clearly, I love it because I bought all these at different times. I just kept going back. I love that there's a brown one. I've been really into like brown and orange blush lately. I love the way that it pops on my skin. This color is called the Peach Sorbet. I'm about anything peach. Just know that. Then I have Cotton Candy and Watermelon Pop. So those are the 4 that I love. And also I like to mix them together. So like I'll put a line of both and blend them. And when you use this right here, this combo with this Moira, girl, sit. That is a combination, okay? It's a combination for the girls. The girls who get it, get it. For a bronzer, and then I'm gonna show you my last 2 lips, but for a bronzer, finally got my hands on the LYS, This is their Courage bronzer. I love this bronzer, y'all. The only thing that I don't like, and I'll be honest, is how you close it. Not a fan. because it's messy and I don't like mess. You know, if you're not paying attention, it's very messy. So that's the only thing I don't really like about it. But outside of that, the application, how well it blends with the skin, all of that, yeah, love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would recommend it, hands down. Now, my other favorite lips that I'm really into are the Urban Decay lips. Y'all, when I tell you, these girls are gorgeous when you apply them, and they look darker like on the actual brush, but when you apply them, they are so beautiful. They dry quickly, which I absolutely love. I love how quickly they dry, and they stay on all day. That's another beautiful color. And then I have a pink one that's in my car. I keep it in my car. It's like my go-to. I could just throw it on, put a little gloss or not on top of it, and that's that on that. And my number one lip recommendation from the year, hold on girl, let me get them out, is going to be the Anastasia. These are the Anastasia, I think they're lip velvets. Yes, the Anastasia lip velvets, y'all. And I think I got more than this, but I got dang near the whole line. So this is Cool Brown. This is one of the new colors that they came out with for the fall. This is Peachy Nude. This is probably a definite go-to for me. Peach Amber is also a new one that they came out with. I don't know if it was fall, but it definitely was recent. Pomegranate is a new one that they came out with this year. And then I also have Kiss. Now, Kiss was my first one. I love a perfect pink. A perfect powder pink on me is everything. I love a perfect pink. So I grabbed Kiss, and that got me hooked. And then I also grabbed, this one is Blush Rose. This one is Hush Rose. This one is a new one. Hush Rose may be prettier than Kiss on me. I'm obsessed. And last but certainly not least, this one is Parchment. This one is also new. So yeah, they got all like the brown girl colors, like the colors for us. They did that. And they show up beautifully. And it's how smooth they go on too. They glide on so well. And I'm gonna tell you what I do. I mattify it just a little bit. When I'm done applying my whole lip, I just tap this on. Like I take a little, you know, blender, and I just lightly tap it over my lips. It stays all day. All day. All day. I love this lip. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And girl, that's it. That's all of my 2024 beauty favorites. If you stayed this long, you are really a trooper. Okay? You're really one of those ones. And I appreciate you, because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work to do these videos and to think about them and figure out how to configure them, child, and to pull all my products and put it up in this box, okay? Knowing I didn't want to have to do that. But it's so worth it in the end to be able to share things that I love and to be able to connect with you and share things with you and just have this time together and get to know one another. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Like I said, I added everything to my LTK. It's already up and ready for you. All you have to do is click the link down in the description, and you can see all of my product recommendations as far as skincare, fragrance, everything. It's all wrapped up in one for this video. Let me know if any of my favorite products were your favorite products. And also, if I didn't mention a favorite product that's one of yours, what is your favorite products from 2024? And are you getting any new products in 2025? Because honestly, I think I may need to take a break. I don't know, we'll see, because I'm kind of like a product junkie, but I am actively trying to go through my products, and I'm using what I've purchased. I'm being very intentional about using what I have purchased until I go buy something else. But you know, if they want to send me a little something, baby, then that's different, right? That's a little different. I don't think that counts. But yes, girl, I enjoyed doing this. I hope that you enjoyed it. We're gonna wrap this thing up so that you can go enjoy the rest of your day. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Definitely leave me a comment so that we can connect with one another. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.